Tuesday night, we have Francisco Guerra here he's got 64 companies. Just come greet the people. I want you to and Lisa, because I'm going to have them share a couple of things with you on Tuesday night, which is very important. Talk a little bit about what you're going to be sharing along the lines on Tuesday. And I felt this was good for the people watching on television, because a lot of times we deal with it. Many people contact me and say, can we watch Kingdom Business Fellowship? And we're not live. And we do that on purpose. But we're going to give you a little insight on Tuesday night.
Well, for the last 30 years of my life, I've been acquiring companies that need help. And in the last couple of months, it's been a crazy outpouring of companies that have contacted me to help them turn around their businesses, because there's been a trend change. All of a sudden, business is a little harder for them. So they just have to, reposition their goals and change the way they do things, because things are different. But all the businesses I have are doing 3 or 4 times what they did 2 years ago. So there's a huge opportunity. I'm going to show how I do it, and you could do it right here in your backyard.
So you're going to give away some secrets here Thursday night?
Very closely held secrets for the river only.
Wow. So you're telling me that nobody should miss Tuesday night?
I would go just because it's pretty interesting how I did it. I've acquired, multi-million-dollar companies in revenue, but they were spending as much as they're making. So what I did is I just came in and did common sense stuff. But the average price that I pay for a company is this much. So I'll teach you how to do it.
You acquire companies with nothing?
No, actually, they give them to me. They give them to me because I have this unusual anointing to come into businesses that just require being realigned. Actually, the first thing I usually do over a business is pray over it, and then God does the rest. So,
what a novel idea! So don't miss Tuesday night. It's going to be off the chain.
Bring pad and paper, because some of these tips are common sense. But the first thing I do, which is just a little simple thing, is find them. They're all over. They're in your. They're already. You do business with them already. They just are waiting for you. So I'll tell you.
Now you telling me that February, March, April, there's going to come some major openings and major things that if they in the right place, the right time, they can snap up?
Yes, it's going to get crazy because companies are starting to fail. They don't understand how to cut back. A lot of times these businesses just need to know how to balance their budget out, or they're ready to retire. That's my number one call is my kids don't want the business. I don't know what to do with it. And they say, would you take it? I'm like, so how much a lot of folks, it's easier to acquire a company than it is to start one up. Right?
So you're telling me that they can acquire an existing company that's already making money, and they can do some tweaking, cut back, whatever, and actually make a great profit. Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely. It's doable. Any one of you in here is capable of it if you have the desire to be an entrepreneur. Being an entrepreneur is not for everybody. There you go. Get ready.
So in other words, when you acquire a company, it puts you ahead of the game. It'll put you 10, 15, 20 years down the field.
That's the problem of starting up. I don't start up companies anymore because it's what's called a 10-year curve. So I buy 10 companies a year usually and pass the curve. Because I also believe in God's going to bring me the customers I need because the business I'm doing is a good business. And customers start changing their, normally if a business isn't doing well, it's for a couple of reasons. But what's the number one reason is how you treat your customers. So when you're an anointed business, you're going to treat them very well. They're going to come and be blessed. And the rest is just God doing his thing.
That'll be awesome. I can't wait to hear.